more or less, this is what were my keynotes for my presentation. I really thank you very much for having the opportunity to listen to me. I'm all ears for your questions, and I'll be happy to answer to your questions. Then the floor is all yours now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Athena, for this very interesting
I
presentation.
hope I was on time.
Yeah, well, all fine. I will actually ask for a little bit of patience because I'm seeing that there might be something wrong with the stream.
Oh, okay.
I will be waiting for the confirmation that everything is fine. In the meantime, can I ask you to stop the screen sharing again, so we will again be both
Yes.
visible.
Stop share. Okay.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ah, okay.
Okay.
Perfect. No
Okay.
problem. In that case, welcome back, everyone. Thank you, Athena, for a very interesting presentation. I think that definitely corporate social responsibility is a topic that will still be going on for a while. And as you said, that this pandemic had in many ways an effect that shows the importance of this corporate social responsibility. I also think everyone can commend Isomat for the actions that they took. So
Mhm.
thank you for this, actually.
And the
Now,
good thing is that it's not only Zomat, but we can see that many companies from all over the world actually donated many things for the healthcare system, not only. And it has started a new era for the fact that we're doing this now is a new era that we so far we supported best in Greece by supporting students to participate in best from the close. But now that you are given actually the best opportunity to have everyone sharing this from all over Europe, as well, not only, if I'm correct. So it's a new area, and we should embrace that. This is what I believe.
yes, exactly. I definitely think that this is going to be a positive evolution, and it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Um, okay, with the short downtime on the streams, I'm not seeing any questions at the moment, so I'll ask another one. Basically, as I'm understanding, Isomat is in many ways quite well ahead on the aspects of social responsibility. So I
Mm-hmm.
would like to ask for companies who have barely or not much or done not much in this field, what would you
Mm-hmm.
recommend as sort of first steps in working towards being more socially responsible as a corporation?
Mm-hmm. First of all, it has to do, as I told you before, as it goes, the main stakeholders is the employees of the company. When you actually take care of your employees, that is a social responsibility. Even with following the basic steps, it doesn't seem that it's the basic steps for everyone. When I said about equal payments, that's not equal payments for all the companies. When you start embracing equality in your company, that you make your employees happy, and this is social responsibility. So when you start doing this from the employees then will take it out as well, and they will support after that all your actions. If they feel safe and secure in the environment that they're working, all the other actions that you're going actually to make, they will embrace it and they will support it. So when you educate your employees to be sustainable in their companies, in your company, they will, of course, be sustainable to the society as well and to the general environment, to the other stakeholders as well. So it starts from the inside, so to be able to also show it to the outside.
Yeah, that's actually a very positive way of looking at it, and really sort of as a company at that point you can sort of create a multiplication effect where if you properly take care of your employees, these employees will start understanding it, this will start progressing, they will take it home, take it to future companies, and
Mhm.
that really, I understand it as a way that a single company can create a large effect on society in the long run. uh,
Yeah.
so I think it's a very interesting way of looking at it.
Mhm.
And yeah, would be interesting to see the future of this if more
Mhm.
companies would start or continue doing this.
And
Um,
even when you are starting a program, you want to do a strategy on CSR. If really the employees are well educated and uh, on that, they will follow every step that you are doing. Even a simple post that you're going to do it on Facebook or share it, they will start sharing more and more. So showing to the public that you're doing something well, something good. And this is what also I said in my one of my slides. When you just open the good things that you are doing, this will go share and share more, which is good for the public as well. So the more you open it to the people, the better it's going to be for the society, I'm sorry, for the company, and of course for the society as well. There's many, many benefits. But first of all, you should educate your employees on that.
yeah. Education is also actually, now you mention education. Um, do you think that from the perspective of students, because most of our viewers and most of the people who are involved with best are still students or at least young graduates, what do you think that as students we can do to, or how can we inform ourselves, how can we educate ourselves properly to take an active role in this well, trends that we believe to be important?
I think that what you do now is that when you're watching this kind of course, sessions about sustainability, and it's perfect when you get informed about that, when you see the changes that they are happening, and you want to be more informed about that. Is the best thing. When you that means that you don't see yourself attached from a world that is changing. And since you are young people, you are actually the future, the present and the future of this world, which needs to be a sustainable world, first of all for you and for the others that they are coming. So I strongly believe that education is the most important key that you hold in your hand, and you should keep it so to be able to unlock the doors of the best future for you in the companies that you'll be working, the organizations that you will be working, and the life that you're going to have. And and please participate in whatever has to do for the well-being of the society, of the environment, of generally for all the stakeholders, whatever good actions are being made, trying to participate as much as possible. It's this is how we actually it's a chain, and this is how actually we're going to build a sustainable world.
Yeah. Indeed, active participation seems to be the key at any point when it comes to societal
Yeah.
change.
Mm-hmm.
And as usual, as young people, we have a certain responsibility there as well. If we want to actually have something change, we will need to be there
Mm-hmm.
to push it forward. Actually, now we've sort of talked about two of the main three perspectives. We have the corporate perspective, the perspective of young people or employees.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you see the role of politics, of politicians in shaping some frames, laws, or something like that, for
Mm-hmm.
companies as to encourage them to make changes in the direction of responsibility? Should they be involved at all? Should it be pushed fully by the corporations, or should there be politics surrounding it?
Well, since I am a person of balance, I think that there's also always a solution somewhere in the middle. I suppose there should be always be an understanding between what actually has to be done and can be done. It's I think that the real answer is somewhere there. It has to be, of course, always a dialogue between what is best for the society, which has to be done under a real perspective from the politics and from the companies as well. It has most of all we have to do what's best for the people, and then after that to be able to do the best CSR strategies.
Yeah. It and then it keeps coming down to an all-around collaboration with the individual, the human at the center. It's
Hmm.
very nice to hear this perspective.
Exactly,
Um,
it's humans in the middle always.
yeah,
So whatever the politics may say, always that actually leads up to the people. From the beginning, from the top to toes, this is how it goes. So the final decision is always made for the best of us. This is what they should always say, the politics.
Yeah, that is very true, and I think a beautiful thing that more people probably should keep in mind when making decisions in any type of society.
Yes.
Um, Actually, I have one last question for you. You are responsible for corporate social responsibility in Isomat.
Mhm.
Um, how does one prepare for this position? Like the
Huh.
question, what should someone study, or what is the career
Okay.
path you have before you get there?
Okay, okay. I think that, well, it's a very nice question, and it's something that uh, in our company we accept students and also pupils from the school that they are coming and visiting our company. And this is actually a very common question that they are making to me. How it's, what does it take to be a CSR corporate responsibility person or communication there? First of all, you must love what you do, and you must believe deeply on what you offer to the company or the organization that you are working. Um, my if I'm going to talk about my studies, they are liberal arts, and that it has to do with humanitarian. And since it's something that is being developed the last years, you need to be educated through seminars, trainings on how to become an expert on that. And since it's something that is changing all the time, you need to follow it all the time. All the trends are changing. In the last 15 or 20 years, ups and downs have completely happened on this kind of field. So, concerning my studies, I am at the beginning I'm liberal arts, and after that I did an MBA, which is important in order to be able to work in companies and organizations. And after that, I I'm trying to develop myself by being trained on CSR practitioners and everything. So being continuously educated on what you love and your field is, because that changes all the time.
Yeah. I guess this has also been a returning theme in the discussions we've had over the past days, that more and more developing yourself throughout the rest of your life, not just focusing on this college or
Yes,
university perspective,
exactly,
remains very
exactly.
important.
Previously, I have been working in with startups. It has to do with innovation and very open-minded people and young people like you, which actually gave me the opportunity when I started dealing with CSR to learn to be open-minded, so to gain this kind of knowledge, and I gave it to the company that I'm working now. We need to be open-minded to new things, and we need to be open-minded to what's happening every day and embrace, as I said before, the changes. So embrace the changes and move forward.
Yes. I think this is quite a beautiful message to finish this question round on. I do think that we can probably keep talking about the topics of individual responsibility and corporate responsibility for a while.
Yeah,
In case anyone has any further questions, they are always free to reach out. So I would recommend our viewers to look back to this presentation. It will remain online. And if there's anything else that comes up, to always take individual action as well, to proactively look for more information, for more research, and don't hesitate to reach out to Athena.
thank you.
That said, I would like to greatly thank you, Athena, for being here and sharing
Thank
your
you.
thoughts on sustainability and corporate social responsibility. I believe it was very interesting, and I
Mhm.
look forward to hearing more of it in the future.
Thank you very
Uh,
much, Sani, for the invitation. Looking forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
The next session will be at 6 for those who are interested. So there is a 25-minute break. It will be a panel discussion where the heads of Atos, or where leaders from the corporations Atos or JP Morgan, as well as the World Employment Confederation and FEANI, will be discussing the impact of the pandemic on the future of work and employment. So I'm looking forward to seeing many of you there. That is it. Goodbye, and hope to see you as well on the networking event later in the evening. Thank you all for watching, and see you later.